I was pleased with the mentality of the players, and physically, I thought they pushed themselves tonight. We spoke about it before the game that we need to ensure that we get benefit from this game in terms of what we wanted it for. You cannot replace 90-minute competitive football. I think you can train as much as you want, but you cannot replace that. And I've told the boys and them kept going at it. We worked on a couple of things in regards to getting the fullbacks going over on the overlap, and they did it a lot tonight. So I was pleased with the mentality, I was pleased with the effort and the way they conducted themselves in being professional to try and maintain our discipline and shape. So I was really, really pleased with that. I think if you look at it overall, it was important that we had a good detailed look at players like Matthew Wooling, because I think looking at him, you can see potential, you can see talent, and I thought he did a lot of good things tonight. So I say now, hopefully, that's enough for him. He'll make the trip with the boys to go to Ecuador and Honduras, because I believe he deserves it. The way he's coming in, he's trained with the group, his performance tonight, his mentality, and the way he conducts himself. So I was quite pleased with him. Young Darius came on. He took the opportunity, he got himself a goal, and I was pleased for Darius. But overall, I think I was more pleased with the group. The way that, the senior ones in the back, Cyrus, Aubrey, Marvin in goal, Nicholas, who made his debut tonight for Trinidad Tobago, came in and had to make one save, and that was pleasing for me. That, for as much as the ball we had when he was called upon, he did his job, and that was all about. So I was pleased with the group in particular.
Do you personally feel any sense of relief with the breaking of the winner streak?
Not me personally. I'm pleased for the players. Most important, I'm pleased for the players. It's always good to get wins under your belt. It's always good to get positive results. So hopefully that will carry us into the next two games now in a different frame of mind. But as I said before, for me, I'm more pleased for the players, because I think, looking back, some of the games that we lost, we should not lose the game. Some of the games that we drew, we should not drew the game. And they probably got what they deserve tonight. So I'm pleased for the players more than anything else.
Do you have any particular players who will be linking up with this squad going into Ecuador and Honduras now?
Yes, we have a couple that is going to join us there. We're going to have Daniel Carr, who's going to join the group. Sheldon Bato is going to join the group in Ecuador. And I think it's two more. Neville Hackshaw is going to join the group, because obviously Neville was in playoffs in the USL, and unfortunately, but fortunately, he didn't go on to the final, which I'm gutted for the boy. But at the same time, I'm delighted for Trinidad and Tobago, because Neville has a very important part to play for us. And Rondell Winchester is going to join us in Ecuador. So those are the four that are going to join us there. Looking forward to the Ecuador is we need to try and see how best we can get as much out of the game in terms of what we want to do against Honduras. So regardless of the way how Ecuador plays, we need to play in a manner that we're going to play against Honduras. And we're going to try and do that for 90 minutes. So the idea is to go into the Ecuador game, but the sole focus of the game is going to be in preparation for the Honduras game. I think we all understand that we need to wait a bit, because we need to find out what's going to happen between Honduras and Martinique, because we need to understand exactly what we're going in there to do. The focus is to go in and try and get a win, but we also need to pay attention to what happens without trying to detract our work. So the idea of the Ecuador game is to go in and use it as preparation for the Honduras game.
Any areas you think you have to work on coming out of this Tuesday?
Well, looking at it tonight, I think still sometimes on set pieces we don't look the way that I would like us to look. We don't look dominant enough. So I'm hoping that we can try and work a little bit on that to ensure that we stay solid in those areas. And then at times, I think sometimes we need to take a little bit more care of the football, because tonight, even though we managed the ball quite well, there wasn't too many occasions when it was a simple pass that we made too hard or too firm and things. So our decision making. So those are the two things that we're going to try and focus on. Just trying to manage the game a little bit better sometimes with the football.
What's the plan for the next couple of days before you go to Ecuador?
The idea is tomorrow, the recovery starts now for the boys. Tomorrow we're back out on the training pitch. We're going to do a recovery with the boys that play tonight. They're going to have the ice baths and so forth. Then we travel on Tuesday morning. We travel to Ecuador, where we're going to group there again and start preparing for the Ecuador game before we fly over into Honduras on the 15th, I think it is. We're going to go into Honduras and have 2 days preparation there for the game.
Thank you for watching, and once again, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more EXTV content.